All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with Coach Jeff Johnson, baseball coach and athletic director. How you doing, Coach?
We're doing well, Brian. How are you today?
All right. So the conference season is about to wind up. We got a win yesterday, a 12-10 win over Northwest Florida State, and I see that we've won 7 out of the last 10. So
yeah, we've got a big win last night. We're down 9-1 at one time last night and had to come back, and it was good to see the guys fight through some adversity and realize that you're never out of a ball game.
Mm-hmm.
And we've said it in the last few years, you got to never flinch when you're behind, and we did a good job last night of coming back and getting back in the ball game, getting it within reach, and then being able to take over the lead there in the 8th inning and finish it out. Got a really good pitching performance out of Andrew Baker. Went 4 innings, last 4 innings for us, and pitched really well for us.
That's great. So we head down to Northwest on Wednesday the 24th, and then another game at Gulf Coast on Friday the 26th, and finish up the conference season here Saturday when we host Gulf Coast at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we do. And, the conference champion and runner-up have already been decided. Northwest ended up winning the league, and we came in second. So, we're just trying to finish these last games. We got these 3 conference games, and we got a game with Coastal Alabama North, which used to be Alabama Southern. And then the next weekend on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I think it is, we bring in LSU Eunice, St. John's River, Wallace of Dothan, and some other clubs to play that weekend before the state tournament. Just try to get ourselves prepped and ready to go for the state tournament.
Right, to stay hot. Is this the first time Northwest has ever won the league?
No, I think they've won it in the past. I
Okay.
think they've won it in the past. And, we'd won it 5 straight years, so it's kind of hard to give that thing up. But
right.
Coach Martin, those guys did a good job this year and played well throughout the year. I think they're ranked, in the top 5 in the country and number 2 in our state. So they've had a really good year so far.
Right. Well, Coach, I know this has been a little bit of a challenging year for you. I mean, last year you came out of the chute, you won most of the games early, you 10-runned everybody. This year we got off to a little slower start, but how important is it to be playing your best baseball at this time of the year?
It's very important. This is the time of the year that matters. And, we break it down in 3 phases. We want to win a conference championship, state championship, and national championship. And, we didn't do the first one, but the second one's still there for us.
Exactly.
And, that's our goal now is to work toward that and keep improving and keep getting better. And, we understood going in this year that we didn't have a lot of returning guys, and it was a new group of guys, and just trying to teach them to learn how to play together and play the game the right way, and play for the entirety of the game versus playing for 2, 3, 4 innings at a time.
So we play the winner of the Southern Conference on May 10th in the tournament, and you said that's going to be either Miami-Dade, Eastern Florida, or Broward.
That's what it looks like right now. I think Miami-Dade's got a two-game lead with 3 to go. They'll finish up this week. I think this weekend's their last game on Saturday, so we'll have a little bit better idea. But they got a 2-game lead with 3 to go, so the odds are in favor that it'll probably be those guys. And we've had a pretty big history with those guys over the years, seeing them at the state tournament and playing, and we'll have our hands full in there in that first game. We play at 7 o'clock on Friday night, so we got the late game on Friday night. So we just got to get ourselves prepared and hopefully be the best we can be on that day.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, now that's good because our kids will be able to finish their schooling for this semester. We have graduation on May 2nd, and so they'll be able to finish up their finals before they leave town, and that's important.
That's right. They will. Softball team, they play the week before, so they'll be right in the middle of it. So fortunately, we were a week later with that, and hopefully to give us another week to keep getting better and keep improving and try to figure out who's going to be our starting pitchers, who's going to be our bullpen, and figure out your staff and figure out your lineup of what you want to do there and the pieces off the bench and all those type things. We've had a few injuries here in the last couple weeks too. Had some guys out. Julio Carrion's been out. He dislocated his finger, and Joseph Robacher, he had a little knee issue. Our catcher, he's been out for a couple games, but I think we'll get those guys back here in the next week or so.
Okay. Coach, let's talk about some of the guys who played at Chipola who've gone on. I know, the biggest name right now is Pat Corbin, who signed for $140 million, and I saw last week that he's having a pretty good season. It looks like they're getting their money's worth out of Pat.
Pat, his first 3 starts, he didn't get a decision, and he was ahead, I think, leading in the ninth inning in 2 of them, which would have been 2 wins if they'd
Right.
closed it out. They've had some issues in their bullpen, and he didn't get decisions there. And then one of the starts, he was behind, and they tied it. But his last start, I think he threw a one-hitter, I think it was, through 8 innings, and he ended up winning that last one. And just having his numbers are good, having a good early year. Hopefully, he can get some wins to go along with that here pretty quick.
Anybody else that you're keeping up with right now? I mean, I know you're in the middle of your conference race, but have you been watching much pro baseball?
Well, I don't get to watch as much. I do at night when we get in, but I follow all the guys, and Russell Martin, Tyler Flowers are doing well, along with Pat, and I'm trying to think if I'm leaving anybody out there. Adam Duvall got moved down. I was talking to Jose on the phone, Bautista, before we came in here earlier today. So, and then we've got a ton of guys in the minor leagues that are doing well. Isaiah Gilliam's doing really well. Bowden Francis has got moved up to Double-A with the Brewers.
Right?
And if you're ever in Biloxi, he's over there in Biloxi with the Shuckers now.
Okay.
And, we feel like we got some other guys going as well. Danny Mars got traded to the Rockies from the Red Sox. He's in Double-A with those guys. He's a little tender now. I was talking to Evan Steele and Mac Marshall the other day as well. Both those guys are been a little tender, coming off some injury issues. They're a little late. They'll be getting placed and out going before long.
Right.
So,
is there any chance to see any of our guys over in Pensacola at that minor league park, or any of them in that league?
Well, you got Michael Mader. Michael's in Double-A ball with the Braves over in Jackson, and they play in the same league as Pensacola.
Okay.
Bowden Francis will be playing over in Pensacola. Matter of fact, I think they play next week. He was telling me over in Pensacola, so I might try to get over to see him. But we got those two for sure that I know are in that Southern League.
Okay. And that's a great park over there, the Blue Wahoos.
Beautiful place.
Yeah. All right. Well, Coach, are we going to have? We're going to honor our very few sophomores at our last conference game on the 22nd, or on the 27th.
This Saturday. Saturday we play Gulf Coast at 1 here, and I think we got 7 sophomores that we'll honor at that time. We got some transfer guys that were in here as well. So look forward to that. Hope we can play well on Wednesday night and Friday before we get back here on Saturday.
Okay. And do you know what day we're headed out for the state tournament?
We normally leave, if it's the 10th, we'll probably leave on the 8th and get on down there. We got practice days and banquets and all that type of stuff we got to get to. So, we'll leave as late as we can, but get there early enough to be prepared and ready to go.
Right. Okay. Well, Coach, it looks like we're headed in the right direction. Congratulations on a good season so far, and we wish you the best at the state tournament.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you.